Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, beautiful people. I hope your day will go well today. It's Friday, and I am getting ready for work. I am getting ready for work. So I just saw something. Well, I was watching something um, with, I kind of watch Jimmy Kimmel's monologue on YouTube sometimes. Um, and he was talking about Newsmax, which is a conservative news agency, which has been, one of the ones that talk about COVID, and anti-vaccine and all that other stuff. They're having their Christmas party, and they're requiring COVID vaccines to go to it. Hey, Nikki, they're requiring COVID vaccines to go to it. This is what I keep saying. The people who are telling these dummies not to get vaccinated, the majority of them are low key getting vaccinated. I mean, because you cannot divulge this because of HIPAA. So they could go get vaccinated. Ain't nobody gonna know. I promise you, all the senators, all these, news agencies and all this stuff are talking about fuck that COVID. They getting COVID tested every day. And you think they ain't got it? Hi, Lori. You think they ain't got that? They don't have that? They ain't vaccinated? Huh? Keep believing that shit. And that's the funny part. That's the funny part. Hi, Gerda. Hi, Gerda. How are you? Yeah, so that's what I keep. So that's the interesting thing. The sheep are going no to the anti-vax. They said we shouldn't vax, and all them motherfuckers is vaccinated. Because if they require for so Newsmax requires for their Christmas party that you're vaccinated, you think that they ain't checking, they ain't vaccinated to work there? When those things start coming out, these poor people who've been following all these people who listen to them, who are they going to listen to? They are going to collapse. They're going to be having nervous breakdowns when they find out that their heroes got feet of clay and been doing the one thing they were telling them not to do. Hey, Kelly. So I have my so I have my what is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? I'm trying to think of what it is. I have my school Christmas party tonight. Yep. Ooh, we shall see. We shall see. You usually in the fashion of a good Christmas party, I have a feeling that folks gonna get drunk and get loose about the lips. You know how it works. Folks get drunk and get loose about the lips, so it might be fun to be there. Yeah, it's always fun, especially when you ain't drunk. When you the one watching going. And that's who I'll be. I'll be that person. Okay. I'll be that person. Let's see. That let's do a little something. Let's see. I'll be the one looking at them going, okay. I'll be that person. I gotta think about when the time I get out though. It starts at 3:45. Oh no, honey. When you get older, you understand. Now, I ain't drinking that much. I'm drinking that one cocktail, a free cocktail. That's it. They got one free cocktail. That's the one that I drink. Because I learned that a long time ago about drinking at these work functions. Because don't nobody hold water. So if you do something stupid, everybody gonna talk about you. And you always got one who, you know, like for instance, you always got that one who's belligerent, who's an angry drunk, and then they get to going off or saying some shit they shouldn't say. There's always one. There's always one who gets highly sexual. You always got the highly sexual one who gonna push up on that person that they've been wanting to push up on all this time. You always got that one. Y'all know, right? You always got that person. Now, see, because I'm a happy drunk, so I'm actually good drunk. I just need to get home, so I ain't doing that shit. But because I'm gonna be the life of the motherfucking party, so I had to watch myself on that too. So I'm just gonna sit back in the cuts and watch them, watch them, watch them. Act a fool. Ooh, this thing sound like it's about to burn. It's really loud today. What's going on? What is going on? Right? That gin will make you sing, right? So I'll be in the cut watching everybody and chuckling. Right? You got the people. And you can just wait for the people to show up and do their thing. Be like, boom, here you go. I have got to I gotta wash. Okay, so this weekend. Right, Gina might too. Gina might make you sin now. Cause invariably you get the people who they've been trying to hit. Ooh, you used to drink Seagrams. I don't fuck with the gin. I ain't never been a gin drinker. I'm a vodka girl. I started out as a rum chick, but then I became a vodka girl, and I've been a vodka girl for almost 30 years. No, yeah, I've been drinking vodka for about 30 years. Isn't it funny when you start thinking about stuff and then you put the years behind it, you be like, motherfuck, I'm old. You know what I'm saying? It's like, when did you start drinking vodka? In your 20s? Bitch, that's 30 years ago. Bitch, that's 30 years ago. You be like, bitch, you old. That's why I have to watch myself now because, and it's still a form of respect, but I be like, these old people, then I be like, bitch, you old. I be like, I wish these old people would move. And I'm like, girl, you ain't that much younger than them. But then again, I have to think, black don't crack. So some of the people who I think look that look like they should be in their 50s, probably in their 70s. Man, it really hits hard when you start doing that math about how long you've been around. You've been using, like for instance, I've been using MAC Studio Fix powder for 30 years. I started using it in my 20s. It's almost 30 years since I started using MAC Studio. I've been buying MAC for almost 30 years. Close to 30. When did I start buying MAC? It was the 90s. I started buying Mac. Yeah. Oh my God. It was like 92, 93 when I started buying Mac. It's almost 30 years. Because I was a little bit ahead of the curve of all the black women when they started, when all the black women started going there. I started going there a little bit earlier. Because Mac started getting popular for black women about 95, 97. By 97, that's when really folks really started getting the Mac lip glosses. That's when the lip glasses became the thing to get. Man, I was busy. I had my own SA, as they call them. I had my own SA at Mac. His name was Julius. I was mad when he moved on, but he did get some. He got a nice promotion, and he was no longer at my store. He became a traveling makeup artist, right? Everybody was wearing O. Wasn't it O that everybody wore? Right? Oh, I was the first. As my cousin told me, she said, my cousin told me about a few some months ago. She was like, Tweety, you know how you was always ahead on some shit. She was like, I remember you was wearing Mac and you was doing this, and I was like, yeah, because I'm like when the people venture out and find out shit, I'd be like, ooh, let me try this. My son said he had some discoloration. I got to get him some Ambi. I said, oh, you got some discoloration? I'm about to get you old school, man. I'm about to get you some Ambi. Just don't put it too much because you're going to be 3 shades lighter than you was. Your face going to be looking like a mask. Oh, yeah. Because so many girls didn't wear lipstick. I was wearing the lipstick at first. I started with lipstick. But they showed it. Oh, let me see. Sorry, I need to get some for my lips. Where's my Jack Black? Okay. I ain't worn my Jack Black in a while. Which one is this? Black tea and blackberry. I had to get some for DJ for Christmas. I'm getting him some Jack Black lip balm. Hey, Helen. Honey, yes, honey. All this other stuff. They was talking about, getting rid of marks and stuff. Just go get you some Ambi. That's what I said I want to do. I'm like, why am I playing around? Just get the damn Ambi. Ambi powerful though. Ambi had you 17 different. Have you set? Ambi will have you 5 shades lighter if you keep fucking with it. Your face, you will be a white woman in the face. If I did, baby, your ass would be, you be lighter and brighter. They be talking about vitamin C will make you lighter and brighter. Ambi will make you lighter and brighter quicker. Ambi will make you lighter and brighter quicker. Okay. Had your ass glowing. Your ass will be glowing. So we have to do this interim PSAT today. I don't sound excited. No, let me tell you, testing days is one of the worst days in school. It is one of the worst days in school because you're sitting in this room with these kids for hours, um, and they're not invested. You know, like when we used to take it, when we were taking the ACTs and SATs and stuff, we were taking them on our own, so we were invested because we paid money for it, and and things like that. So we knew, okay, I'm here to take this test, and I'm taking this test, right? They're forced to take this test, so they're not as invested in it. But then they also have some test anxiety because I'm gonna flunk the test. I'm like, you can't flunk the test. It just shows where you at on the test. So they so you're there, and then I do extended time rooms, which they're not ready to take advantage of those extended time because they're just not there. And so then you got to keep them the pre-star, and so after the test is, so they invariably finish early because they kind of guessing on some of it. So when they do that, you have to, I got to teach them how to take the test, especially freshmen. I'm like, you can't talk, you just got to sit here. And they be frustrated as fuck. It's like, so I just got to sit here. Yeah. And I keep telling them, I said, now, if we're taking this test, like, honestly, on a pre-test day, I let them chill. Put your head down. I don't care. But on a regular, but I tell them, like, when we actually take this official test, it's going to be so tight. It's going to be so serious. I'm like, you can't put your head down. You can't. I didn't invalidate your test, and you got to take it over again. I have to write that in as a discrepancy. I said, if you're talking in the room, you get removed, and then you have to take it over because you got to take it. They're not going to let you. They're like, I can't pass. I said, no, it's not that you flunk, but if you don't take it, you do not pass to the next grade. So you have to make it up or whatever. I said, so you all have to so they got to get used to it. Because like they were doing the NWEA here in Illinois, and it was computer based. So they would have headphones on and things like that, which, they kind of used to and isn't quite as bad as they think. But just reading and sitting there, yeah. I said, you bring a phone in, you could invalidate a whole room of people, and they'd be mad. I said, they'd be mad at you, because on the actual dates. I said, because you never know if the people are going to come in, the testing people are going to come in and check your school. So you have to be very on point, precise on that day. And they're like, what? I'm like, yeah, it's real precise. I think I'm gonna wear a head wrap because I would like to keep these in until I have to go to my party today. Either that, I'm wearing two little buns. I don't give a fuck. No, okay. I won't do that. I'll wear a hair wrap. I will wear a hair wrap. Be like, hello. Okay, what am I doing? Oh, okay, put that on. Okay, let's put on some. I'm like, what am I doing? What am I doing, y'all? Keep me focused. But yeah, and I told students this. I said, y'all don't like it. I like it less than you do, because at least you doing something. The only good thing in my school though is they don't make the teachers oh lordy, 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 lordy. That's all I can do is shake my head. That's all I can do is shake my head to that bullshit. And it's so random because some people get them. Kelly got hers. Didn't you get yours, Kelly? You know what I'm talking about. Kelly got hers the first time she ordered. Now you still damn. Oh, you got one of them. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, hey, you doing better than. Well, I guess. Whew, it's considering. It's right. Right now they're going. Maybe we'll get shipped. Good Lord. Goodness. I gotta find out when I'm supposed to do the secret snowflake thing. You know, the one that my boss picked out for me. You know, the one that my boss picked out for me. I'm gonna do a secret snowflake, but I ain't gonna give her shit on her list. How about that? Since you know it's me, let me make it so interesting for you. I'm not gonna give you anything that you asked for. I like that one. That way it isn't. I had to give you some type of surprise. Surprise, I didn't give you shit you wanted. That's gonna be it. Be like, no, I decided to give you something different. Surprise. Right, exactly. See, I was about to say that, Helen. You know, hey, she could consider herself lucky. Because in the grand scheme of things, hey, that's batting 100%. I mean, if you think about it, in the grand scheme of things, that's like getting 100% of what you got, what you ordered. Oh, Lordy. I tell you. But listen, my yeah, the way stuff was running back then, right then. Yeah. So I'm going to my Christmas party, but get this, it starts at like 3:45. I think it's like from 3:45 to 7:45. From 3:40. He got the whole Christopher doing his thing. He about to catch him a girlfriend. She gonna be all of his. She be like, "Did I speak to Christopher?" What did Brandon? I said, I said, I'm getting Kari. That's me too. I think I'm getting him some Disney. I gotta get these Disneys. See, you know Mountains Fahrenheit. Yeah, these are still wet. Ooh, these are still wet, y'all. See, my hair take forever to dry. I put water on them last night. These bitches are still wet. Yeah, my hair wet. I'm scared. The problem is if I put this hair wrap on, they gonna stay wet because my hair gonna get hot. So there's the problem. So I think I'm gonna have to put it in a tube right now because and make a decision. So yeah, it starts at 3:45 to like 7:45. It's something really early, which I like because I'm a day party sis. You know, I am too old to be trying to stay out all night. Oh, he's going to his first party. Oh, snap. Christopher coming in smelling good. He about to fuck up the whole. Yeah, oh, most definitely. I'm okay with that because I'm a. But the problem is I do an extended room, of course, because I do. All right, Christopher. So I will be back late. You know what I'm saying? Because they're most of the rooms are done at like noon, which gives you time to go home and change. I don't think my room was done till one something. So I got to rush home and try to change and then go to the party. Ooh, 5 to 8:30. Okay, ain't nothing wrong being Sealy. You know I love my Sealy braids. I call my By Felicia braids though. I think I passed the Sealy set section, and I wear By Felicia because they're a little bit longer. I want my yeah. I think my first middle school party was seventh grade in my school. I think mine was my first party was seventh grade. Right, that's all right, girl. We getting that hair. We getting that hair. On just fit through six. Okay. Ooh, he about to be. I know he gonna look. I know he gonna look good though. I know he gonna look good because I know you gonna have him. He gonna be out there looking good. He gonna be smelling good. The girls, them little girls, gonna be all over him. Them little girls gonna be all over him. They gonna be all over him. I know he do. I know he got his clothes ready. He ready to do the damn thing. He is ready to do the damn thing. He is ready. I don't blame Christopher. Hell, he probably better than me. Shit, I be trying to figure out what I'm gonna wear every day. What the fuck you gonna put on now, Louise? That's how I do every morning. Okay, I'm gonna do better though in 2022. Maybe not. I am gonna do better, food wise. I said I gotta do better because I ain't spending all this money out eating. Right? I know he is excited, girl. I got to lose this, so I'm gonna be listening to meditations. I'm doing everything, child. I'm doing this really slow because I tend to knot up my hair. So I'm trying to unbraid correctly because I'll just be going through my hair and not fuck these knots. So there we go. Because there we go. That's probably how I should have been doing it the whole time. Hey, cousin. So I I'll probably come live later on today after the thing, but I do need to be doing something. Um, I gotta schedule some stuff for next week. I gotta schedule some stuff for next week. Hi, Kim. How are you? Woo. Yeah, my hair is super wet right now. My hair takes forever to dry. Plus, I put grease in it. So this is my hair is grease and water right now. Who are you giving it to? I'm gonna be walking around like this today, y'all, and I don't care. Here we go. This is it for today. Here, come on. Oh, I love Rock by Intense. Did you? Oh, I love that one. It makes it a little more. Well, thank you, Kim. Nobody. Your ass was busy on Fragrance by. Mm-hmm. Hi, Aubrey. Yeah, I love it. It's because it's rock by, but it's got a little kick to it. It'd be like kicking it up next, kicking it up. Okay. Why do y'all let me go on and do stupid shit like that? Okay. Be like, Lou, stop that. Nobody. You know what? I did not know for a long time if I had to figure out that the Sweat Hotel was Keith Sweat on the radio. Mm-hmm. Gotta sing it in your head now. Um, what am I going to wear to work today? What am I going to stunt on the hose with today, darling? What will we stunt on the hose with today? I think we will go with Kiss Me Intense by Nikolai Parfums. Yeah, okay. The Sweat Hotel is Keith Sweat has a syndicated evening show, right? So he has a radio show. It's called the Sweat Hotel. Yes, auntie, I smell good today. Eventually I'm gonna have to get the big bottle of this. So I was watching something. I swear to God, the fragcom, and I'm just gonna say it for real. The fragcom women a lot. The women of fragcom are hilarious to me. They really are because they have really sunk into this declutter thing. Serious. I saw some come up. These are on the chopping block. And it's stuff like Loon Feline and all these kind of things, right? And I'm like, why you got to get rid of them? This whole notion that we can only have so much of something is fucking ridiculous to me. It's like, oh my God, I'm overwhelmed. Here's the thing to do about being overwhelmed: stop buying. That'll stop. Oh my God, look at that back there. Don't that look beautiful? Hey, sunrise. Don't it look beautiful? Because this is toward the east. Um, I don't understand the overwhelmed sensation. If you feel this way, stop fucking buying. That's a fucking. That's the simplest way to stop feeling that way. You know, I cannot watch them because it's so angsty and so fucking emotional. It's like, why are you doing this if you feel such anxiety about it? I don't get it. It's just, and I mean, it's not like, let me say this. I don't see anything with decluttering, but decluttering constantly and then talking about how you're trying to curate your things so you have to be, well, then do it and stop talking about it. It ain't that motherfucking hard. like, damn, y'all would make a wet dream difficult. Y'all would make masturbation problematic. I was really enjoying it. I was overwhelmed. I might not do it as often. I don't know. It was just too much. I know my analogy was probably not quite right, but it's like, shit, they would make a wet dream difficult. Shit. I'm like, no, stop. I shouldn't feel this good. The fuck? If it's something like, now I can say, if you feel like you spending too much, then try to curb your spending. But this whole thing, I liked it, but I don't like, but I'm overwhelmed because I have too much. And here's my problem with it. You fucking declutter, and then you buy 30 more bottles. So how did you stop being overwhelmed? How are we working on this problem we have? How are we working on it? I mean, if you want to declutter, fine, but stick to the motherfucking declutter. I would be more impressed if they just kept decluttering. Yep, I'm really going down to this. But here's the problem with that. You can't make content if you keep getting rid of shit. What you gonna do? Talk about the same 20 you got? So then either stop doing that or don't do YouTube videos. Because you kind of gotta buy products if you're doing reviews, or right, and rebuy stuff. Ooh, because you regret it, that's the stupidest shit ever. So you gonna spend the same money twice on the same thing? It's one thing if you saying I'm buying a backup, but if you got rid of it and then say, oh, I missed it. I just want to hit you. Because now you're just being ridiculously stupid to me. So, and I try, but it's like, just like somebody posted up, this is my last haul ever. Now, that's fine, but but here's the thing, is when they do that, but see, you giving away stuff you don't want, right? Like decadence. You didn't want it, you gave it away. I give away shit all the time. But when you say you like it, if that's the case, and you're doing reviews, and you feel overwhelmed by all these big bottles, then just... Now, I think we should have a pool. I want to do a pool on when the first haul gonna come up. The last haul ever. She not buying anymore. I just need to go on and let's do a pool and see who right when she gonna come back with the haul. Because if you're gonna say that, then you need to come off of YouTube. Because you're probably going to, and then you're gonna be justifying it or talking about how you couldn't get. So basically, this is clickbait to me, because we all know how this is gonna work. And at the most 2 months, I give it 2 months before something else, all these new fragrances come out, and then you're gonna want some. It's gonna be a lull, but before the springtime, right around February, March, new shit gonna come out. Hi, Christy. So it's like, come on now. The whole overwhelmed, I have too much, that's fine. And the thing is, right. Was it half a cent to her? Oh, okay. See, that's what I'm saying. So basically what she's looking for is, because I started watching, I said, this shit's too stupid for me. Is that she's looking for brands to give her stuff. That's pretty much what she's looking for now. She feel like she's in a position that if she does anything, it's going to be because somebody sent it to her. And that's what she's looking for. Which is a good move if it works. I ain't mad at you. But she going to buy something. Because if it don't come fast enough, she going to want to have some new content. So she's hoping that she's going to continue to get all this free stuff. You're not that big. You know what I'm saying? To really warrant getting it constantly from everybody. Well, she might be reaching out to brands too. You guys you got to be bigger. Yep. You gotta be way and it don't no. I mean, unless you like Jackie Aina, Tati, they levels. I mean, Demi Rawlin will probably be getting most of her stuff for free now because she's at a level that she can. Um, but you ain't made it there yet. So I'm like, okay, I give her 2 months. Maybe if she gets a few things free by spring, by March. But she gonna buy some shit, and it's gonna be like, I wanted it so bad. Because here's the thing: what the certain brands ain't gonna send you shit. You ain't big enough. You're not getting anything from the Pradas, the Gucci's, the who else? You're not gonna get shit from Tom Ford. You're not gonna get anything from all those bigger brands. So if they come out with something new, you're not getting Dior. You're not getting any of those things. You ain't getting them. Chanel, right? You're not gonna get none of them. So that's what I'm saying. It's like, what? But Christy, you know it. She's gonna right. She's gonna say what she got for Christmas. She gonna do like I've seen people do on the makeup side. Here's what makeup people would do. I got gift cards. People gave me gift cards to stores so I could buy stuff. Cause I know there was one chick who was talking about she was not spending no money, but she had so many gift cards it was ridiculous. Every time she bought something, well, I had gift cards. Somebody gave such and such, I got some gift cards. Somebody gave me gift cards. So every month somebody just randomly throws you some gift cards. Are we supposed to be this stupid? Okay, I guess we are. That's the kind of shit you be like, okay, I guess we are. Because I was supposed to go, oh, okay. Yeah. Just like more, she gonna be going, oh, somebody gifted me this. She's gonna be getting a lot of gifts. She's gonna be claiming a lot of subscribers, send her things. That's the shit that people do when they make these grand gestures. They request things on the low. Like, oh, that sounds so good, but since I'm on this, I'm not gonna get it. In the hope that somebody sends it to them. But my declutter queens, I just feel like just start getting samples of everything. Don't buy these full bottles. Just be a reviewer that does samples. It's okay. But it's quite the annoyance when I see you talking about something and then two months later, oh, but it's not good enough to stay in my collection. Oh, I'm overwhelmed, so I'm going to get rid of that. No. I cannot take what you say seriously. And I know some of them have heard me. I'm sure some of them heard me say this and they fuck that bitch. I ain't gonna fuck with her no more. I'm doing well on my okay, but that consistently that's going to get boring and people are going to start noticing. And when this trend is gone, then what you going to do? It's good. It's good. I know it's good. But I just, I just, it's not, it just doesn't fit my collection anymore. Bitch, it fit 60 days ago. You ain't talking about some shit you didn't have for a year. Right. Samples or travel sprays. That if you're feeling overwhelmed and these big ass bottles you don't want, I like big bottles because they look pretty to me. Right. Right. Samples videos are good because then those people will say, yeah, because like for instance, And I don't know why it's dusty. Wear the shit. Just spray the shit on. That's why I said I'm not sitting up here acting like I'm not wearing my shit. I'm wearing it any fucking time I want to. And they ain't giving it enough time to get no dust. Well, some of them I know because they put them straight on Macari and sell them. Oh, some do because they're going straight to Macari. Right. So why do you like these big bottles if you want to get rid of them all the time? I'm confused. I'm confused. It's like, so what's, because you could just sample the shit. Now that is true, right? And that is true. You know, that might be true about the decants. They think they're going to sell decants. And when they don't, they be like, oh my God, I got to get rid of it. Yay, move. Or they sell so many decants out of it and really, or they sell the decants out of it because they've hyped it up. And now they've like made enough money off of it so that they can sell it on Macari and pretty much recoup almost all their money. Because if you sell enough decants and then you sell a partial, you've actually made your money back. Or so close to it that it really doesn't, hit your pocket too tough. Good one, Helen. That was a good one. Yep. I know. Because I'll be honest with you, I know I've done it. I can do the math on my bottles that I sell decants on. And they'd be like, okay, I've made my money back. Okay, cool. And know that I'm okay with it. Now, like for instance, Coco Vanilla, I need to buy myself a new fucking bottle because I'm almost done. But so you kind of know this. But yeah, that's true. That's true. But the whole drama of it all, yeah, and they keep a decant for themselves, right? But then just be honest about it, yeah, I need to make. I would even be like, as opposed to saying you overwhelmed, say, listen, I want to buy some more shit. Right. Yes, right. I don't hate the game. If this is what you see, this gets you views, go ahead and do it. But it's so fucking exhausting. It's like, and eventually, I'm sorry, I would think as a viewer, me as a viewer personally, I cannot watch you and say, I'm going to listen to your reviews or your thoughts on this if this is what I'm looking for. If I know that you get rid of stuff on the constant, right? Because you say it's so good at this moment. Oh, I love it. It smells so wonderful. And then 2-3 months later, 60 days usually, you cycle it out. So I can't take what you say seriously because I don't, because if I'm just a person watching and trying to decide what I want to wear, I'm looking at you because I think that I like your opinion. And so the opinion is, oh, it's a really great fragrance. However, in 60 days, I decided I found something better and this ain't as good and I'm going to get rid of it. Yeah, the spouse, boyfriend. That's a new thing that everybody's doing, Christy. Oh, they rate my fragrances. Oh, they rate my fragrances. Well, the thing is that people want to be relatable. And supposedly, showing, oh, we're so cute coupley and yay, yay, yay. Now that makes sense. If you're buying a lot and then you say, okay, it's very similar to this, let me see, I don't necessarily, because I got some shit that's similar. I do. And so sometimes I go, well, I can get rid of this one. Like for instance, which sadly I'm about to buy it again. Rose Rouge was out. Yeah. Right. Not having the same scent, if that's what you really into. But if you one of those people, let me just be real. if you are like really doubling down on you're a perfume reviewer, like for me, this is just me hanging out. Oh, I got some stuff. I found some stuff. Hey, this is like an adventure. For me, it's a perfume adventure, right? But if you doubling down and you really doing the balsamic resinous and you really into the perfumers and all that kind of stuff, then think about how you're presenting, right? The thing is that, like for instance, now Sebastian, the perfume guy, girl, the curated collection irritates the fuck out of me. We know he has a huge amount of fragrances, but he actually does pull things out and makes it interesting. You know what I'm saying? Because he'll say, these 20 patchoulis that I like. Well, it might change in a year because he's got new patchoulis, right? So, but he'll pull stuff out to like compare. Well, if you got this, this is the comparison. I can listen to his comparisons. Um, Man, I just want to see the whole damn space because he got a whole office for that shit now. So you can use those as his comparison, right? And you can see, listen, y'all know I know how many perfumes I have because I put them on a database. But I look at them from um because he can reference these things. And that's why I created the database for me, so I can make some references if I choose to. And it just makes it fun for me to be able to create content. But if you're being that, then understand I can how can to me, and this is just me being me, don't tell me that you comparing something that you haven't smelled in 2 years because you remember it. That's bullshit. No, 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 no. I don't believe that. I don't believe that everybody can automatically see that and be like, now if you have it around, you'd be like, yeah, I think it smells like this, and let me compare it. But off the top, you still need to have something to compare it to, right? Because there might be some nuances that ain't there. Like for instance, Helen, you said tuberosa and Roberto Cavalli smell the same, but you had a bottle of it, right? Because you could say, and then you could make the actual comparison because you got them both and said, well, they do, but here's where there's a difference. You get If you had smelled something 2 years ago, and you could say, yeah, it does kind of smell like that, but you can't tell me, is it worth me getting this one? Should I get the original? You know what I'm saying? Because maybe it smells similar on the top, but then there's some changes, and I might not like that change. I might want the original still. And so that's where it becomes iffy. It becomes a little, I don't know if you can do that for me. So I can't take because this comparison based on, oh, I had it a while ago, but I ain't got it no more. That's why Sebastian keeps all that stuff, because that's what he does. So he has all of this shit because he like, oh my God, it's 7:07. Okay, I gotta get out of here. He has all this stuff because he is doing comparisons. Right, noses change too, all those things, because things that I would have never pulled 2 years ago, I can smell now because I know what it smells like. I know I like these type of things. So I can't. So when you do that so often, it's like, hey, and you're not giving shit a chance, to be quite honest. Because like I know for a personal fact is that there have been things that I didn't think I liked, and I went back to it months later and was like, oh yeah, I do like this shit. Oh, I love his videos. I hear about so many things from him. Now, of course, he leans very masculine, which is okay, right? It's like, but it's just, it's like, oh, okay. And then everything needs to be on the chopping block. It's like everything needs to be on the chopping block. Like, for instance, Veronica does hers every month, right? And it makes sense to me the way she does it, because she's wearing these perfumes a month, and she will tell you why now I might not keep it, right? But she hasn't waxed, like, oh my God, this is the best thing ever. And then 6 months later, and then 2 months later said, and then I'm going to get rid of all this. She'll discuss why I have decided for me it isn't. But she also is not one of these people talking about she's overwhelmed by fragrance. She's just saying, okay, I'm about to get rid of this one, but I'm about to buy 3 more. right? So I can respect the way she does it. I can respect the way, people do it when it's just realistic. Like, yeah, this really doesn't work for me. It doesn't smell like this. My family doesn't like it on me. Things like that. That makes sense to me. But when it's always, I'm overwhelmed with all my pack, it's just too much. I've got to get rid of some. I'm overwhelmed. That's bullshit. And it's annoying bullshit. You know, one thing to say, yeah, it just don't work. Okay, I've been wearing all this shit and I just decided it really don't work on me. Okay, cool. I can respect that. But I cannot respect the continual, I gotta put some shit on the chopping block. But do you really like it then? So just because, and it feels like it's like just because we say, just because we're doing this, now I've got to find something to put on the chopping block and get rid of. Because the simplest way to not be overwhelmed is stop buying. Since you're decluttering this, stop buying. And then if you still feel overwhelmed, get rid of a few more. But if you're gonna keep this cycle going, I can't take you seriously. All right, y'all, I gotta get out of here. It's 7:10. I gotta go. It's time for me to get ready for work. I gotta be at a meeting at 8 a.m. All right, y'all have a great Friday. Let me throw these clothes on, get some food. Yeah, I gotta go get some food because I ain't bringing out the shit. Okay, bye. All right, see y'all later. And I gotta sit in this damn room and I can't leave. They better have a proctor for me. I better have a proctor in my room. Okay, bye. See y'all later.